everyone, and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Casey DeSantis.
That's right. It's Wednesday. I'm Curtis Dvorak.
Meteorologist Mike Prangley with your Field of Dreams forecast.
And I'm Catalina from 97.9 KISS FM, who's just happy to be here. I don't have anything that these guys have.
You have some good stuff, though. Apparently, your station is giving away how much?
Ooh, $1,000. We'll talk about that a little later.
$1,000, but like every few minutes or something.
Oh, yeah, 16 times a day.
Yeah, wow. That's pretty intense. But first, let's talk about that. Jumbo shrimp. That's right.
Big night.
Shrimp start tonight.
It's exciting. With a big anticipation is over, and it's the season opener. You were over there this morning.
Good morning, Jacksonville. Ken Babby, the owner, was with us bright and early before the sunrise, and that field is just plush. I mean, we're talking about. It's just so softer than my pillow is what I was telling you.
Right.
I mean, I couldn't believe that was grass. Yeah, so the amenities were great. The Tiki Terrace looked like it was ready to go. We're talking about some good eating, and they are going to have popcorn shrimp, grilled shrimp, all kinds of shrimp hors d'oeuvres. So that was my big question for Ken. He said, yep, they're going to come through big time with good food. Yes, and garlic shrimp as well.
Shrimp etouffee.
Lemon shrimp.
I'm excited. Yeah, that's usually what I go for. The baseball is great. There's some big players to come out of that team, by the way, but the food is also
I'll be there tonight.
And you'll be there?
I'm going. Matt Pittman and I are going tonight. We're going to check out the opener. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think they're close to sold out, but I know there's still some tickets available. So
that's great. That's great news that they're close to sold out.
With everyone kind of complaining when they announced the name change, it's really nice to know that the city is definitely supporting the new name and the team and everything, all the new rollouts.
Yeah, it's good to see that the people who are out against it have realized it's Double-A baseball, folks.
Right?
It's supposed to be fun. You're not supposed to get a little upset about anything. So it's going to be really cool because there's going to be so much gear in the stands and the fan. There's the hat. Look at that.
That's sharp.
Coming out of
the
pot.
But
no, it's going to be really cool tonight, and then in the whole homestand this whole weekend they got fireworks and all that stuff.
Yeah, fireworks even for tonight, so a bonus night. So good baseball, shrimp, and then fireworks, and then again on Friday night for Friday night fireworks.
And they make it family fun, right?
Affordable family fun.
You have fun with the baseball team, obviously, watching the home team, hopefully take home a W, but also you've got all the other fun things associated with it, because they're going to unveil the new mascot, I guess, tonight.
That's right.
It comes out tonight. I wanted to do a sneak peek, but they're waiting until tonight to unveil them and bring them out with Southpaw.
We tried to get them to talk this morning.
Nope.
Wouldn't say a word.
Nope.
That's pretty good.
Well, mascots typically don't talk, right? Unless they.
Did you guys see the character
Well, we
this morning?
didn't see him.
No.
We're asking Ken. We're saying, Ken, tell us.
No,
is it Shelly? Is it Rocky? Is Mayport the other name?
I don't know.
I think so.
Because I think
There's
Shelly
Jimbo.
was. Jimbo.
Yeah.
Did that one make the final cut?
Right now, Shelly was winning in our poll, our First Coast News poll we did this morning.
I wanted
Scampy.
Scampy.
That's cute.
I wanted Scampy because Scamp is a good nickname, but then they just got the Wounded Warrior Canines for Warriors dog, Sergeant Scampy. He's going to be a bat.
You can't have two Scampies.
He's going to be a bat dog
that's
on the homestands on Saturday. It's really cool.
That is cool.
Neat. Okay, so what's the forecast going to look like if you're going to be going out to the game and watching everything?
We've got, of course, we had the pink moon last night. That's the name of the April full moon. And tonight, again, bright moonlight. Brian said, and I even put in a little tailgate forecast because a lot of times I see folks tailgating here before the game. Well, you're covered there as well. Bright sunshine to bright moonlight, low to mid 70s. And we'll have this light east wind in. I was talking to Lou. He was a big baseball player. He said that may favor some of the right-hand pull hitters, the ones that try to pull it over the fence. And because it's going to be so mild for this time of year, we should still be in the low 70s, maybe a few more home runs than normal. We'll see.
Nice. I mean, Tiki Terrace is the place to be.
Sounds good.
Sounds like that's where Curtis is going to be.
Matt and I will probably be there. Probably be at
tasting all the drinks. You got to make sure the new menu is it's good.
Sundowner Lounge up behind the home plate. Yeah.
Well, you'll test it out and then report back tomorrow. Hey, okay, so First Coast Living is taped here live at First Coast News Studios. I don't know if you've ever seen it. If you've been on the road, it's located right next to the baseball grounds, across from Everbank Field, so you can say it's pretty prime real estate. So parking can sometimes be a headache.
Yeah, our parking problem.
Scarce.
We occasionally have to move around and stuff, but we have people parking on curbs. No big deal.
Well, that's not our parking.
That's not our parking.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
This is what's going on, ironically, at the Tesla company who makes cars. There's 6,000 employees and only 4,500 parking spaces. Somebody's not good at math. Look at how they cram their cars into the lot, according to the Wall Street Journal. Elon Musk, Tesla's billionaire CEO, is working to fix the issue. He'll
this is such a big deal that it's on the front page. I brought in the Wall Street Journal. It's on the front page of the Wall Street Journal. And they said this is actually a good sign when you're looking at market value for Tesla and Elon Musk, because in Silicon Valley, if the amount of employees exceeds the amount of parking spaces, then you know the company's booming. Like in the years past, Yahoo's parking lot wasn't doing so good, but now they said, look, and the employees have actually been pretty funny about this. They said this gives us incentive to want to work hard to get self-driving cars, then we won't have the problem.
Yeah.
And
It's true.
By the way, talk about motivate, get there early. You're getting that front spot. If you saw the people, if you get 10th in line, you're staying until after the bell.
And in this article, it was interesting. There is a guy that gets up every morning at 3:30. He drives into work. It's like 60 miles for him to get into work. Parks his car, sleeps in his car for an hour, and then goes into work so he gets prime parking. That's how, and it's tough even to get out. And I guess if you put your car in a spot where it's not easy for everyone to get out at the end of the day, they leave some not so nice notes on your windshield and threaten to slash the tire.
Elon Musk is my hero. I love him. He's going to have that thing fixed. He'll probably have a solar-powered parking garage built by robots by the end of the day.
Yeah,
Probably.
but yeah, well, hope for something.
take
I mean,
care
I guess it was such a big issue for him. He brought it up in the investor call. He's like, we got to do something about the parking. I mean, you know, so you can send rockets into space with SpaceX. You can have self-driving cars. I mean, what else is he doing? But the parking lot seems to be hitching the giddy up.
Everybody's so worried about parking. Just get a wheel. You can walk around.
Oh, you just get a
We
wheel.
got Sip and Slide. I know Casey's like really looking forward to this.
Yeah,
Oh,
Casey,
yes.
this is going to be your year.
You
This is
see
gonna
me
be
all over this, right?
You don't need to park.
I
don't need
see,
to
you
park
might
there.
not see Casey there. It is a big party. It's Void Sip and Slide. This was
You would not
last
see me in a
year.
bikini, so there you go.
It sold out last year. It was such a huge party. Void basically takes over Adventure Landing in Jack's Beach. I mean, it's a grown-up pool party. They sell beer, wine. It is 21 and up. And this year they're going to have a live DJ EL, who is probably one of my favorite local DJs. A lot of fun. And so we have tickets for you to win every night with me during the 5 at 7:35. Just listen, I'll give you the keyword to text in to win. Super easy.
And we were talking about the money. 16 chances every weekday, every day to win $1,000.
It's not every day you get to think about what you could do with an extra $1,000 with that chance of actually happening. Because we have 16 chances every single day starting at 6 a.m. for you to win $1,000. And it's just, so you have your phone in your hand, you text in the keyword to win, boom, you could win $1,000
You guys
bucks.
are giving out 80 grand a week. That's nuts.
That's what we do over at 97.9 Kids FM. That's what we
Don't
do.
do that here. We need to work on that.
Ed to Zed. What is that?
Right, so all summer we've been sending people to some of the biggest shows this summer. Ed Sheeran, Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga, and then this week we are flying you and a friend out to Wango Tango in California to see Zed and the entire other lineup. So you got Katy Perry, Maroon 5, Machine Gun Kelly, and then you also become a finalist to win a $150 gift card to H&M at the St. Augustine outlets. Because if we're gonna fly you out there, you need like at least a couple new outfits.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Free stuff.
Awesome.
So yeah, just listen
Always
to
listen
win
to Kevin.
every morning at 8:05 and at 5:20.
80 grand a week. I could use some of that. I got
Right?
some bills to pay
Ooh,
from
what?
from
Student
my wedding.
loans, right?
Yeah.
From
Everyone can use a
honeymoon,
little bit
then
of
the
money.
wedding, then everything.
We're doing everything backwards.